Hey friends, what's good? What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Shanelle. I'm your resident movie watching BFF. This is the channel where we watch movies together, and I'm just gonna let you know what's going on in my brain the whole time I'm watching them. And I like to do it with my filmmaking thinking cap on because that's my favorite way to watch a movie. And if you're here, I really hope you like it too. Today's video is going to be Blade Runner 2049. I'm talking fast and I'm trying to get through this intro fast because I kind of just want to get into it. It's 2 hours and 40 something odd minutes, and we've just caught the first Blade Runner from I think 82 last week. This one's from 2017. I'm so excited to get back to this story, like truly so excited. It's Harrison Ford again as the same guy, Deckard, so it's gonna be interesting. The last movie was 2019. It took place in 19. This movie is taking place in 49. Excited to see what we did with that. 20 years? 19, 29, 39? 30 years. Whoa. So that explains Harrison Ford's age, I think. But I'm excited to see what the state of Earth is. I want to get back to that steampunk vibe. I'm so excited to see the new actors. I'm psyched to see how they use Ryan Gosling, Ana de Armas, and I'm just excited to see kind of what happens. Yeah, like what's good with the replicants? I know they had that built-in fail-safe 4-year thing. Wondering if we're still gonna have that 4-year thing. And then this is Denis Villeneuve. I have not had to look up how to say his name yet on the channel, so consider this my first shot at it. But I like this director a ton. I think at one point we might do Sicario on the channel, hopefully. But I've seen him do Prisoners and I've seen him do Arrival. Arrival's one of my favorite movies of all time. So Denny is going to crush it. And I think at one point we'll do the new Dune too. So we could be kicking off something very fun on the channel. But anyway, this is the point in one of my videos where I'm going to thank the members who sit on my $15 tier on Patreon. If you sit on that tier, you get an extra special shout out in every one of my videos and my undying love and affection. And this month we have some new people. So I would like to say thank you so much to Muggy, DJ Kento, John, Cody, Christopher, Courtney, Reef, Martin, Ethan, Tom, Hamichanga, David, Burwinkle, Brian, Sean, Grismore, Daniel, Jason, and Motodorg. Thank you so much for your extra support. I really appreciate it. But I mean, without further ado, we just have to get right into Blade Runner 2049. I have to know what happens. Okay. Tyrell went bankrupt. Neander Wallace, whose mastery of synthetic farming. We got a new guy. His name's Wallace. Or her. So older replicants are still being hunted. Blade Runner! Whoa, stunning. This sounds like the original. These are the sounds they used. Oh, it's so epic. Oh. I would really like to see some modern stuff on the channel a little more often, you guys, because it's just like, I have chills from just the visuals. Do I think Ryan Gosling is a Blade Runner? Maybe. We're definitely washed out color-wise, but we're not as blue as the first Blade Runner. I wouldn't expect it to be because we have different directors, you know? Hello.
Civic number NK68514.
I'm a farmer.
Definitely hard to tell what they farm. I did not see a crop.
It's a protein farm. Wallace design.
Oh, that's the crop. Okay, well.
I prefer to keep an empty stomach until the hard part of the day is done.
What does that mean, Ryan Gosling? Who we taking out?
I'm sure you knew it would be someone in time.
He's here to kill him. Wow. How cool is that, you guys? Take us on the other side of the wall as he's beating him up and then have them break through.
Killing your own kind.
Killing your own kind.
You new models are happy scraping that because you've never seen a miracle.
You've never seen a miracle. So we've got replicants retiring replicants, newer models retiring older models. Older models, they're afraid for their lives, so they run. New models are just allowed to chill. Wow. It's like the only living thing in this whole frame.
Come on home before the storm.
I'm stoked. I like what we're building.
Cells.
Cells.
Interlinked. Why don't you say that 3 times? Within cells interlinked.
Within cells interlinked.
That's hard to do. It'd be like a million takes for me.
We're done. Constant K.
That was interesting. I was trying to come up with why they're saying those words. Cozy little apartment.
I'm trying a new recipe. I just need a bit more practice.
Don't fuss.
Is that a bowl of whipped cream? She's not real. She a robot? She has like Siri?
I told you not to fuss.
And yet,
Ah, we get to see her. That's cool. She's like a little hologram. It is a
Happy anniversary.
vape pen.
an emanator.
Emanator. A USB stick. Oh, so she is a Wallace creation. What is an emanator? Does it make her something more solid?
You can go anywhere you want in the world now.
Wow, she can leave. They can actually have like a real date now, maybe? This is stunning, right? So pretty. Can they actually like physically touch? No. Guys, I think I want to watch her. That's what this has taught me. What do we think it is? Oh, those are remains. Those are remains. That's a skeleton. Okay.
A box of bones. Nothing else in it but hair.
Is it Rachel, guys? Or Rachel wouldn't have bones? I'm really confused what replicants look like on the inside. They're identical to humans.
It's a narrow birth canal. Baby must have got stuck.
In childbirth. No.
She died in childbirth.
That's so sad.
You scanned the whole field.
Just dirt and worms. No other bodies.
Maybe he ate it.
Oh, this is so awesome. A kid exists. This kid's out there. They don't have a body. She was manufactured. They're going to find out.
That's not possible.
A pregnant replicant?
She was a replicant. So what you saw didn't happen.
Yes, madam.
That's what we do here. We keep order.
He's like, I know. Thank you for telling me.
Erase everything.
I've never retired something that was born before.
Do you remember when the guy said, you've never witnessed a miracle before?
You've been getting on fine without one.
What's that, madam?
A soul.
To be born means you have a soul. That, I think, is the miracle that he was referring to. The baby. That's what he meant. Oh, he does not like that he could potentially retire something with a soul now. Or he's Bicentennial Man and he wants a soul. Either or. Earth has an HQ?
Unless you'd like to add some pleasure models to your order.
They're in the business of selling these things.
It's funny, it's only paper that lasted. I mean, we had everything on drives. Everything.
Oh, I hate that. I'm scared of all the drives I have.
My mom still cries over the lost baby picture.
Well, it's a shame. You must have been adorable.
Ryan's so funny. He has really good dry sense of humor.
One of the last gens pre-prohibition. Made by Tyrell.
And?
Unremarkable.
Lucky for you, Mr. Wallace is a data hoarder.
I love this. This is so beautiful, you guys. Look at all the slats. The sun coming through the slats. Maybe it's not sun. It's probably just light.
I'd kill it.
That is from Rachel's session.
Testing whether I'm a replicant or a lesbian.
Or a lesbian.
Just answer the question, please.
That's so satisfying. That's so satisfying.
Was there anything unusual about how you found her to warrant an official investigation?
No, not really.
She likes him. She's trying to provoke him.
You definitely say that. That's it, right, guys? It was Rachel.
You worked with Officer Deckard back in the day. What can you tell me about him?
Who are you?
Any idea how I could contact him?
But retired.
What kind of retired Officer Deckard? That's the guy.
Be alone.
Is this the origami guy? I knew I should have recognized him. I was thinking that was him. What was that? Oh no. Like a bull?
An angel should never enter the kingdom of heaven without a gift.
Okay, scary. You are so scary. It's giving birth canal.
Preserve the clay. It's fascinating.
Also, is this Jared Leto? I usually know Jared Leto by his eye color.
That is how I took us to 9 new worlds.
Is this Wallace?
Yes.
Why did he stab her?
But there is a child. Bring it to me.
Oh, he's tight. He's like, my competition. He's pissed because Tyrell was able to do something he's never been able to do.
The man with the green jacket. The one who killed Sapper. Find out what he knows.
Okay. Steamy, steamy.
You don't like real girls.
She real? Wow. He's like, I wish I kept that guy alive. I have a lot of questions. Huh. Is that like a... I think that's a child's sock, guys. Six, 10, 21. Calling that a death date? I like this. This is fun. This is like a mystery for me. Aww, he was so nice.
So what do you have for me? And don't say nothing.
I found that.
A sock?
Not just any sock, baby sock.
Is that a birthday? Is that a death day?
I don't know yet.
That's what I want to know. Birthday or death day? Which one?
Am I the only one that can see the f***ing sunrise here? This breaks the world.
I like her. Am I the only one who can see the f***ing sunrise here?
I feel a little strange sharing a childhood story, considering I was never a child.
Let's hear it.
A wooden horse with an inscription underneath. All I remember is a group of boys trying to take it away from me. So I run.
This feels real.
And they beat me to tell them where it is, but
I burned it. It's in the fire.
We're all just looking out for something real.
shouldn't I get back to work, madam?
I love this dialogue, you guys. It's quiet. It's layered with meaning, but it's sparse. We're all just looking for something that's real.
Your memory. The date carved. 6, 10, and 21.
Is he the kid? That could work out math-wise.
Pushed into the world. Wanted.
It's him. It's on the horse. And the math works out. 2021.
Two people can't have identical DNA. One of these isn't real. It's a copy. It says the girl died there.
It's him. I love the soundtrack score. San Diego has looked better, friends.
Okay.
Miss you, babe. I'm also like, how does he know he's a replicant? Could you convince a human that they're a replicant? Is he hybrid? Is he half and half? What is this?
Fire. Closer.
Jeez. They were trying to kill everybody but Kay. Come on, it's halfway. We gotta meet Harrison Ford. Let's go. God damn. Is this the orphanage?
A little boy came through here about 30 years back.
Sorry. Can't help you.
I'm gonna shut you down, bro.
You can't?
Nope.
What about now? Points a gun at him.
I think you can. Now you can tell me what you remember, or I can put a hole right here and take a look.
You can tell me what you remember, or I could put a hole right here and take a look. The way we talk in movies is so great. He has memories of this place. This is the place, right?
It's gone. It's the entire year.
2021. So are his parents Rachel and Harrison Ford? And then the guy at the farm is just someone else who buried her or acquired the farm later? Horse. These are his memories. He knows this place. Cool. I geek out on darkness in cinema. Like, look at this. Is it wrapped in there? That's so good.
I always told you. You're special.
He's like, I knew it. I knew it.
Joe.
Joe's solid.
Joe?
Name's Ken.
How do I know if a memory is an implant or not?
Who makes the memory?
Oh my goodness. This is the first time I've seen sun and green. Where are we? Or it's all projected and fake? Oh yeah, this is fake.
Nice to meet you, Officer KD 6-3.7.
Actually, it's Joe. Can you imagine?
They say you're the best memory maker there is.
Well, then they're kind.
I was gonna ask. She's a memory maker.
Do you ever use ones that are real?
We gotta know.
It's illegal to use real memories, officer.
Oh, so?
Think about the memory you want me to see. Not even that hard, just picture it.
Do we trust? She works for Wallace. He's about to out himself. Okay, Ryan Gosling. Oh my God. He's like... It's real. Tell me.
Someone lived this, yes.
Good job, Ryan Gosling. You're not just Ken. Who saw Barbie? When he goes around the corner, he goes, "Sublime!" It was like that. I'm a real boy. Score sounds like the original.
It's the dark.
Against the
A
dark.
tall white fountain plate. You're not even close to baseline.
How can they tell? It sounded exactly like the first time you did it.
Off your baseline. Do you know what that means?
I found the kid.
I fucking did what you said, bitch.
And?
And it's done.
What does that mean it's done?
What you asked.
It's done.
Surrender your gun and badge, and your next baseline test is out of my hands.
Oh, I will be running in before then. It's done. What does that mean? She wanted the kid dead. By omission, he led her to believe that this kid is out, right? Let me know.
You were right about everything.
How did no test detect it sooner that he's human?
You liked her, I could tell. She's real.
I know. He's like, I want something physical. Oh.
Quiet, now I have to think.
This is a thing that happens in this world? You can just get somebody real and then you can have a night? Cool. So cool. Why now? What stopped him from ever doing this before? Is it just knowing what he knows about himself now? Well, that's pretty cool. I hope he had fun because he's about to die. It's the same joy for everybody. That's not cool.
Coffee.
Breakfast?
They'll be coming after me soon.
He just wanted one last night of fun.
If anything happens to this, that's it. You're gone.
Like a real girl.
No redos, you know, with reality.
I don't need a real horse, I just...
Where's the tree? Where's the wood? Okay, where?
Too dark in here.
I've been meaning for these two to meet. I need to know if they're on the same team.
He destroyed it. Everything about it.
Oh, damn.
Where is he?
I liked Madam. I liked her so much. Okay. Ow, my face. What is with these lady figures? Like, where are we? This is so cool. So cool. The ginormous statue.
Mightn't happen to have a piece of cheese about you now.
Hey, Harrison Ford. Cut, cut, cut. I want to see. He's gonna walk into the light for me. That was just for me.
What questions?
Oh, that's scary. I just want him to go, Dad? Okay, all right, okay. Whoops. This used to be some sort of nightclub or something, right? It's a really cool choice to do Elvis in this movie because there's like so many moral questions of like, is it cool to bring back a hologram of Elvis for our entertainment purposes? Like, what's the, I guess, morality there? It's so interesting.
I don't want to hurt you, but you're not making it easy.
Bro, stop, please.
I like this song.
I'll take the drink.
Fun. So fun.
Got a name?
Which one?
Officer KD6-3.
That's not a name. That's a serial number.
Joe, I want to ask you some questions.
It took us 2 hours to meet Harrison Ford. I just want to say. Just got to get that on the table.
Like, what was her name? The mother of your child. You two live here together?
Too many questions.
What's her name?
Rachel.
Rachel.
Yeah. Whoa. It's a really quiet moment. So I'm going to whisper.
You didn't even meet your own kid? Why?
Because that was the plan.
Okay.
The strangers.
I know it's a movie and I know we got to drum up all the tension and we got to like let them trust each other and blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, come on, like, let's go, like, get out with the information already. Like, I'm the kid. Let's go.
To the end.
Fits right in. He's so cute.
Who'd you bring, huh?
No one.
Want to bet? Whoa. Fun stunt. Hello, boys. Nice to see you. I want to see this woman get taken down. You hurt Madame. Or ma'am. What was her name? Madam? Madame. Oh, she's gonna go away forever. No. I love you. Just took everything away from him. Everything he ever had. Wow. This sequence. So great. I really thought we were gonna spend more time in Harrison Ford's little bunker area. But we're moving on, and I love it. Guys, what's happening?
This is Fraser. I saw a miracle delivered.
Well,
If a baby can come from one of us, we are
they're
our
real.
own masters. Dying for the right cause is the most human thing we can do. You must kill Deckard.
Whoa. Yeah, Wallace can't know that they're here.
Deckard only wanted his baby to be safe, and she is.
She.
And she will lead our army.
She?
Rachel had a daughter.
And a son?
To go.
It was a boy that you hid.
Oh no. What, guys? Is the boy the replicant? Fake out? Give him the memories of someone real? Even though it's illegal? The boy got the real memories?
You imagined it was you.
What the fuck? Who's the chosen one? Show me this girl.
Someone lived this, yes.
It was different. It was a girl's memory.
With my own eyes, I saw her come. I dressed her in blue when it was time for her to go.
There's a bit of every artist in their work.
There's a bit of every artist in their work. We're going to be able to tie who made the memory.
I have wanted to meet you for so very long.
Little old me.
I need the specimen to reach it, Mr. Deckard. The child.
He's like, F off.
Do you like our owl?
Do you like our owl?
I'm Rachel.
Deckard.
Remember that first meeting? Oh no, don't do this to him and me right now.
I know what's real.
It's so scary not to know what's real in that Inception way.
You don't have children.
Well, I have millions.
Scary.
Made again. For you.
Oh no, he's gonna get really swayed seeing her. Wow, how do you think they did this, guys? CGI, the old actress. I mean, we've seen it done. They did it with Carrie Fisher.
Don't you love me?
He's gonna have to let her go to move on.
Her eyes were green.
But it is insulting to his job. I was not expecting that. Okay, didn't love. That was tough.
You look lonely. I can fix that. You look like a good Joe.
Joe? Oh, are they all programmed to name you Joe? So it wasn't special?
Because you've never seen a miracle.
Can't we just kill Wallace? I don't want to kill Deckard. Let's take out Wallace. Is he too powerful, maybe?
Where are we going?
The score is just getting so amazing. It's like, it's like badass right now. Oh, he's ready to die for the cause. Take him down. Is this Fast and the Furious? Who is the girl? Did we meet her already? Maybe? I hate this lady and her stupid bangs. Okay, Kay knows what he's doing. He hit the right people. Why won't you die, babe? Oh, switchblade.
I'm the best one.
Double meaning there? I'm the best one? Oh, this is hopeless. What is gonna happen? I am at a loss, you guys. I just want to know who the girl is. I'm so annoyed. Die, babe. I'm so done with her. All right, get me out of here. Good thing they both learned how to swim.
You should have let me die out there.
You drowned out there.
You did die out there?
You're free to meet your daughter now.
Okay, gonna lie for him. Who is this girl? Have we met her before? I'm gonna go insane. It's the dream. Is it the Dream Maker? It's the Dream Maker girl. It's the Dream Maker. Motherfuck. I'm so stupid. She put her own memory into him. God damn it, Shanelle. I'm so mad at myself. It's the Dream Maker. God. Well, that was fun for me. Secret until the last minute.
Why? What am I to you?
You're my dad. Kinda.
Go meet your daughter.
I should have known when she was like, yeah, these are someone's lived memories. Someone has lived these. Babe, you. Oh, Ryan.
Just a moment.
How does this go down? That's it? That's why she was so good at the memory making, because she was real. Holy Toledo. All right. Be back in a minute. Okay. Blade Runner 2049. I've now seen it and I had so much fun. That was so lovely. I really like feeling smart. And I like how they took us through this very methodically, you guys. I mean, this is kind of what I love. I want to feel like I'm a part of it. I want to feel like I'm also a Blade Runner. I want to feel like I am in, Kay's shoes and I'm figuring things out as he's figuring them out. Or the best part about the screenplay is when you can figure it out. You figure it out like a second or two before him, or like you're just with them, the whole time. Every little hint and little clue is so well placed and it's just so fun for me. And I will say I'm pretty disappointed in myself because I got tricked. I actually feel tricked, truly. Like when he was at the memory maker's little glass bubble, I got tricked. I was like, oh yeah, the memories are real and they're him. And then he starts crying. They got me there, which is so funny. But this was really cleverly done. The writing is like off the charts. I see Philip K. Dick on here. Everyone has been so mad at me for not mentioning him every time he comes up. And it's only because I go more into the screenwriters than the actual short story writer. Philip K. Dick is just the coolest. And I mean, so we saw him do Total Recall and the original Blade Runner 1982, and then he's credited as writer on Minority Report, which I would love to get to on the channel. But yeah, Philip K. Dick wrote Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, and so that's why he's credited. And I think it had more to do with the first Blade Runner than this one, but I could be wrong. I didn't read the short story. So okay, I just thought this was the most fun. It's visually absolutely stunning. They did an excellent job story-wise. I really couldn't have imagined a better story. This is what I love. I thought the direction was perfect. Ryan Gosling's really hit or miss for me, I like him as more of an idiot character. So when they're like, oh, he's really smart, I'm like, really? And it was Jared Leto, which thank God, I was freaked out. David Bowie was director's first choice for the role of Neander Wallace, but he died 6 months before the start of shooting. Wow. Jared Leto was cast instead because of similar rock star vibe. All right, this is what I want to know about this baseline test. As seen in this movie, the baseline test that Kay must recite back, a system of cells interlinked within, cells interlinked within cells interlinked, was Ryan Gosling's idea. He employed an acting technique called dropping in, which induced a trance-like and hypnotic effect on his performance. Okay, Ryan, what acting school did you go to? I'm literally just salty because he was like a child star. Oh, yeah, that was Vegas, right? Their version of Las Vegas had become an abandoned ghost metropolis after radioactive fallout made it uninhabitable for decades. Ridley Scott executive produced. Ridley Scott and Denis Villeneuve cited the movie's length and slow pacing as the main reasons for its disappointing box office results. I was great. I started to check out in the end when they were drowning, which was pretty good for me. I really was checking out right then and there. I was like, this is dragging for me. Villeneuve said, while still proud of this movie, he realized afterwards he made the most expensive art house movie in cinema history and knew it would be a huge financial risk. Oh, whoa, the aerials of the solar farms are shot on a real location, a thermo solar power station near Seville, Spain. Cool. The theatrical cut is allegedly the only version of this, so we don't have to worry about like 3 other versions cropping up, like the original. Okay, it was an origami sheep. Didn't realize. It was a reference to the source novel Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. I didn't know this. You might happen to have a piece of cheese about you as a quote from Treasure Island. The fight scene between Kay and Rick Deckard was the most difficult to edit because it involved 2 fighting actors and many dancing holograms, and their movements had to match up between shots. Oh, then the editor Joe Walker recut it as a very tense manhunt, deleting the music and most of the shots of holograms. Shots of dead or broken holograms and their faltering sounds were kept in as much as possible to add the tension in the scene. I liked what the director said. The follow-up, My Blade Runner, is not as much of a straightforward sequel as we thought. The movie will be autonomous. And at the same time, there will be some link. The only thing I can say is I was raised with the original cut, the original version that Ridley doesn't like. That's the Blade Runner I was introduced to at the beginning, and that I've loved for years. And then I must say I appreciated the last cut or the final cut version. So between all of the different cuts, for me, it's the first and last that I'm more inspired by. Okay, although there is no shortage of digitally created elements in this movie, amounting to a total of 1,150 visual effects shots, the director insisted on shooting on real sets on real locations as much as possible for authenticity. For example, the solar farms in the beginning were filmed at the thermosolar power station near Seville, Spain, while Sapper Morton's farm was filmed in Iceland. Mexico City doubled for the hazy shot of Los Angeles in the distance. The orphanage and surrounding wastelands were filmed with extensive miniature models. Most of the filming was done in Budapest, Hungary, with many of the sets only a minute's walk from one another, and real cityscapes are visible through the windows. Green screen shots were done sparingly, usually to extend horizons or add elements. It's so cool. I love it. When you keep the integrity of the art, the filmmaking, it's so cool. Oh, whoa. At around 58 minutes, the theme that plays during the flight to the orphanage is a musical variation of the famous Tears in Rain melody. Okay, there's so much trivia here. We just have to find Rachel. How did they age up? How did they hologram Rachel? Okay, so it was created using a performance double and visual effects. They used a scan of Sean Young's current face and a cast of her face from when she was in her late 20s. And they used 3D computer animation software to build a digital model of Rachel. Yeah, they recreated Rachel. Ridley Scott was set to take on directorial duties. By the time this movie was getting close to pre-production, however, he announced he would no longer take the helm, but would stay involved as producer. Guys, I'm so embarrassed. June 2009, the New York Times reported that Sir Ridley Scott and his brother Tony Scott were working on a Blade Runner sequel. All I care about is that I just found out Tony Scott is his brother. Guys, help. I didn't know that. This had like Top Gun vibes, like Maverick vibes. That's so crazy. Okay, I can't believe it. I literally, you just watched me find that out in real time. Ultimately, I want to say I really enjoy themes like this, you know, this like futuristic world where things are not going great on Earth. So and then there's that conversation around what's real and what's not. And AI being so like in the zeitgeist right now. And is it okay to, you know, AI somebody's face and use it? Is it okay to want to experience things like not in the real world? Like, it's so cool. Whoa, the threesome scene. I actually want to know this for movie CGI, but we have to talk about the threesome. Threesome scene was shot for real, without the use of green screen and containing a minimum of digitally inserted elements. The scene was shot twice, once with Ryan Gosling and Ana Darmus doing their choreography, and once with Gosling and Mackenzie Davis repeating the movements. Both shots were then combined, containing 2 versions of Gosling and 2 backgrounds. Digital manipulation was used to remove one of each from the shot to match up the positions of Joy and Mariette as exactly as possible. Some glitches where their movements did not line up perfectly were allowed to suggest that they cannot sync up perfectly. In fact, a computer-generated Joy was briefly inserted when she moves around Kay to remove his coat, because movement did not match up with Mariette's. Editor Joe Walker noted this caused a happy accident where Joy briefly looks less lifelike, as if her program acts less realistic when she knows Kay is not watching her. Kay, a replicant working as a Blade Runner, is a nod to fans debating whether Deckard himself is a replicant. In both movies, it's neither denied nor confirmed if Deckard is a replicant, although Blade Runner 1982 director Ridley Scott has stated that he considers Deckard to be a replicant. Director Denis Villeneuve, on the other hand, chose to leave that matter ambiguous. Yeah, so we still have no answers. Is Deckard human or replicant? Gonna have to let me know. All right, so you've seen my reaction to Blade Runner 2049, so now I definitely want to hear from you. This one was pretty recent, so you're going to have to let me know. After drumming it up for over 40 years, what do you think of this one? What do you think of the sequel? I happen to love that it stands alone. It completely stands alone as a movie. You almost don't have to see the original, but it's really nice to see the nods, the soundtrack elements, the visuals, and to just have everything taken up to a 10 because we have the technology. Pretty cool. If you want more from me, Patreon information description box below. Other ways to support me below. If you like the music I use, don't forget to check out Epidemic Sound. But you know the drill. I'm gonna go eat.